Okay, we're gonna do a rebuild on this 8V92 TA. This is a Bluebird Wanderlodge. Really nice bus. The owner started doing a little bit of work on it himself a few years ago, and then it's just sat here for 3 years with the exhaust manifolds off. It was having some overheating problems, so he took the cooling system off, had the radiator rebuilt, a couple other things, the fan, other stuff, but it's the fact that it's been sitting there for years with those exhaust manifolds off. I really wanted to take those heads. We don't want any leaks with the turbo or anything, so I want to get, if I'm taking the heads off, I'm concerned about the O-rings in there on the liners, because these are wet liners with the O-rings on them, and because it's been sitting with no coolant in it either, with all the cooling hoses are just cut off and open. Everything's just opened up on it. Yeah, I was just concerned about the health of those O-rings. We put all the money putting it back together. Got into the turbo here. And listen to this. So that's not pretty. It's wiggling in there. But yeah, everything's just been open to the elements in it. And I didn't recommend him paying me a couple $1,000s to put it back together and not knowing what's going to happen. So he would like the security of knowing that it's a good engine, and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna tear into it today, take the heads off. We're gonna have to do this in stages because I don't have time to wait around for parts and all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the heads off, take the turbo off, give him the parts to take into a machine shop, get them checked out. The overheating issues and stuff like that, these are real sensitive to heat. So I think he'll have a very nice motor when we're done here, nice bus. He was thinking about, by the time you invest in a new motor, and if you had to buy another bus, what you'd get out of it, but it's nice. So, time to tear into it. Part of the reason I'm so worried about this engine being left open like that is, look, there's a prime example of the stuff that's got down in there. The mud daubers have built some nests inside of the cooling system. Who knows what else could have fallen down in there, or squirrels taking nuts and things like that. So the fact that it just sat open for so long. In there right now. Even the turbo's been exposed like that. Ellie's removing the head. She's doing a good job. Just took all the fuel jumpers off, fuel rail. She's disconnecting the throttle delay right now, and then in a minute she's going to take off the head bolts. So as I was just taking the turbo off the mount here, this side of it fell off. Turns out that the clamp for this has been broken for a long time, and you can see the turbo blades where they were rubbing, how they're flattened out and shined up there, plus the play in the turbo. And then the housing, you can see where it's all scratched, where it had been wearing in there. But this is what was broken. You can see it's all rusted. Happened a long time ago, so that was never tight on there. So that's probably what started it all. It's a good guess, at least. This sucks. So far I broke 3 bolts out of the governor housing, and I'm only using a 1/4 inch drive ratchet. They're just very little pressure. I soaked them in PB Blaster before, but they're steel bolts in aluminum, and they're just breaking like nothing. Let's see if I can get one out. Oh, I got the video camera, so that one's going to come out. Well, that's 2 of them that have come out and 3 of them that have broke. Let's try another one. I can't get that one. I gotta get a wrench. There's a bunch of dissimilar metal corrosion on top of this aluminum governor housing. Bolts that broke off there too in that corner. You can see it's been cracked and broke for a long time. So that's the top one that goes around the back. So I've got this head ready to come off. All the head bolts are out of it. It's just sitting there. They've had some theft in the neighborhood, and I didn't want to leave my cherry picker out here all night. So tomorrow I'll get it out one time, and I'll remove both heads. But we started at 2:30 today. It's like 5:30 now. So we got the turbo off, the head off, everything there. It's getting there.